Hello and well done for deciding to do some yoga today. This sequence is going to help to open through the hips and the pelvis. It's going to strengthen your legs and it's going to open you through the shoulders. It's broken down into 3 different levels so that you can pause and rewind at level 1 and repeat that sequence a couple of times until you've built the strength, and then you can progress on to level 2. You can join them 2 together, and then you can do the same with level 3 until you have a full 20-minute workout. So you make the practice your own. So enjoy, go and get into something comfy, and I'll see you on your mat. We'll start into Tadasana with our feet together, our hips over our ankles and our shoulders stacked over our hips. Hands in prayer, breathe in, hands to the sky. Breathing out, opening the arms, twisting to the right. Breathing in, back through center, and then breathing out, twisting to the left. Breathing in, bring the hands back to center, and then we'll exhale all the way down into a forward fold. Hands meet the ground, gaze through the knees, long in the neck. Breathe into a halfway, hands on shins, straight legs, flat back. Belly breath here. And as we breathe out, we'll draw the belly in to meet the spine and exhale back down into our forward fold. We'll step back with the left foot, drop the left knee, and we'll take our hips back towards our heel into a runner's stretch. Breathing in, come forward, so we're stretching through the front of the left hip. And then breathing out, we'll take the weight back again and we'll flex that right foot if we can, just to deepen that stretch in the right leg. Come forward so the knees stacked over the ankle, take the hands in the air into your low crescent. We'll sink forward into that right knee, deepening the stretch into the front of the left hip. Power ourselves back so our knees stacked over the ankle and our hip is over the left knee. We're going to open and twist to the left into a warrior 2 arms. Let's roll the right knee in and then all the way out, and then let's bring it to where it's stacked directly over that ankle, and then we'll exhale and we'll take the back arm down and the front arm up into reverse warrior. Breathe in back through your warrior 2 arms, and then exhale, taking a side angle with the right arm on the right leg and the left arm in the air. Bring the hands to prayer, and let's twist through the shoulders, opening through the torso just a little bit more. Stay here. Then let's open the arms out, dropping the right hand down to the ground and taking the left arm up to the sky, really opening through the shoulders. Then we'll bring the left arm down to meet the ground. We'll twist to the long edge of the mat. We'll separate the knees and we'll come into a frog squat. And we'll just gently ease our weight forward and back, stretching into those inner thighs. Come back up onto your hands, and then we'll find ourselves back into our low lunge with our hands on the inside of our right foot. And we're in a wide lizard stance. And we can have a little rock here, maybe roll the right knee in and out. Then we'll bring that right knee down to meet the left, and we'll come and find ourselves in a child's pose. Reaching forward with the fingers, drawing back with the tailbone, stretching through the lower back, forehead to the mat. And let's take some belly breaths here. Let the belly expand, fill in the space between your legs. We'll come back up into our tabletop, we'll tuck our toes, we'll lift our tailbone and find our down dog. Ears in line with our biceps, bend the knees as much as you need to. Breathe in, come up onto the toes, and we'll slowly walk up to a forward fold, the top edge of the mat. And we'll breathe in as we slowly roll all the way back up to our Tadasana. Breathing in, taking the hands up to the sky, and breathing out, bringing the hands back to the heart space. Into our Tadasana. And we're going to turn to the left, take a wide step with the left leg, sink down into our goddess, and then turn to the other end of the mat. Still in our Tadasana, we'll start again. Breathing in, take the fingers up to the sky. Breathing out, twisting to the right. Breathing in, back through center and twisting to the left. Breathing in through the center and then exhale all the way down into your forward fold. Hands meet the ground, looking through the knees. Breathe into your halfway, hands on shins, straight legs, flat back, big belly breath. And as you breathe out, draw the belly button in to meet the spine and fold down into your forward fold. This time we're going to step back with the right foot, drop the right knee down to the ground, take the weight back into that runner's stretch. Breathing in, sinking all the way forward, stretching through the right hip. Then we'll use the power, we'll come all the way back as far as you can, straightening that left leg as much as possible, flexing that foot. And then we'll come up into our low crescent. We'll roll the knee out, roll the knee in, and then we'll bring it so it's stacked over the ankle before we open to the right into our warrior two arms, opening through the hip, drawing the left hip back. We'll take the back arm down, front arm up to reverse, breathing in back through your warrior two, and then we'll exhale into our side angle. Reaching for the sky with the right arm, and then we'll bring the hands to prayer and we'll draw the right shoulder back, twisting and opening through the torso as much as possible. Keep the elbows where they are and open the arms. Left hand meets the ground, right hand goes to the sky. Then we'll bring the right hand down to meet the mat. We'll twist and turn to the long edge of the mat and we'll come down into our froggy squat. Take a journey forward and back. Maybe we can take the knees a little bit wider. Breathe into your belly. Sink into that stretch. Come back up onto your hands. Find your way back to the short edge of the mat and you're in your lizard. Hands are on the inside of your left foot. We'll roll that knee out and in, and then we'll bring that knee down to meet the right and we'll find our child's pose and we'll take some belly breaths here. Breathing in and breathing out, expanding into that space between your thighs. We'll breathe in and come up into our tabletop. Tuck the toes, find your downward dog. Taking the tailbone up to the sky, lowering the heels a little bit more. Big belly breath here before we take some baby steps, walking the feet towards the hands. Into a forward fold. Looking through the knees, breathing in, rolling all the way up to standing. Hips over ankles, shoulders over hips, hands in prayer. Take a few deep breaths here, breathing into your belly and breathing out. We'll take a step back with our left foot, turning to the long edge of the mat, sinking down into our goddess. Breathing in to straighten the legs, come up, turn to the right, stepping forward to the short edge of your mat. Take a few breaths here, and that's the end of level 1. You can either rewind and repeat, or you can carry on to level 2, where we'll stand in our Tadasana, hands at heart. Take a few breaths here. And we'll breathe in, taking the fingers up to the sky, and we'll breathe out. We'll open the arms and twist to the left. Breathing in through center, we'll open the arms and twist to the right. Breathing back in, coming through center, we'll exhale all the way down into our forward fold, looking through the knees before we come into our halfway lift. This time putting our hands on our thighs with our legs straight and our back flat. Breathing into the belly. As we breathe out, we'll draw the belly button into the spine as we fold back down into our Uttanasana. We'll step back with our left foot and we'll straighten the right leg. Breathe in and look forward, flattening the back. Breathe out, fold down into your pyramid. Breathing in, bending into the right knee, bringing that weight forward. And then we'll breathe out, we'll come up into a high crescent, taking the hands above the head. We'll breathe in and come up onto the back toes, and breathe out, we'll lower that heel down to the ground. Breathing in, we'll straighten the right leg, and breathe out, we'll bend deeply into that knee. Breathing in, we'll straighten the right leg and come up onto the left toes, and we'll breathe out, we'll sink down lower. Opening into warrior two, dropping the back foot down to 45 degrees, arms parallel to the ground. Roll the knee in, roll the knee out, then stack that right knee over the right ankle. Take the back hand down, find a bind, find the opposite hip, and take the front arm up to the sky for reverse warrior. Breathing back into your warrior two, then exhaling into your side angle, right elbow to right thigh, left arm in the air. Bring the hands to prayer at the heart space. Draw that left shoulder back, draw the elbow down, see if you can gaze over that elbow. And then we'll straighten the right leg, and we'll take the left arm up to the sky, and we'll find our triangle. Circle that top arm around, down, and then we'll turn the feet towards the long edge of the mat, and we'll sink into a wide leg forward fold. Let's take a breath here into the belly, maybe taking the hands through the knees, fingers pointing away from you. Come back round to the short edge of the mat. Take the right foot wide off the edge of the mat, so we're in a wide lizard. Weight into the hands, and then we'll step back into a three-legged dog, taking that right leg all the way up into the air. We'll bring that foot down to meet the left. We'll sink into a plank. We'll drop the knees. We'll exhale, lower down to the ground. Breathing in, lifting the chest into a cobra. Breathing out, lowering all the way down. Tuck the toes, come through a tabletop, and exhale into a down dog. Take a breath here. Then we'll step the left foot forward. Take the weight into the left foot, straightening it, and take the head down to the ground, taking the right foot into the air into a standing splits. Then, if we can, we'll step forward with that right foot into your Uttanasana, and we'll roll all the way up to our Tadasana as we inhale, taking the hands above the head, meeting above the crown, and then bringing the hands down to the heart. We will then step back with our left foot, turn to the long edge of the mat, exhale, sink down into Goddess pose, straightening the legs, turning to the other end of the mat, stepping forward into your Tadasana. Hands to the sky as we breathe in, breathing out, twisting to the right, breathing in back to center, breathing out, twisting to the left. Breathing in back to center, breathing out, sink down into your forward fold, looking through the knees. We'll find our halfway lift, hands on thighs, flat back, straight legs. Peering over the edge of the mat. Belly breath here. As we breathe out, we'll draw the belly button in to meet the spine as we fold all the way down into our Uttanasana, and we'll step back with the right foot. We'll straighten the left leg, sinking into our pyramid. Breathing in, bring the back parallel to the ground, look forward, and then exhale, sink deeper into your pyramid. Bending into that left leg, and exhaling up into your high crescent. We'll come up onto the back toes as we breathe in. We'll exhale, we'll lower that heel down. We'll straighten the front leg as we breathe in. We'll exhale, we'll bend into that knee. Breathing in, straight leg up onto the back toes. Breathing out, sinking back down. We'll turn to warrior two. And then we'll exhale, we'll find our reverse. Taking the left arm down, find that bind, find the opposite hip, and the right arm goes up to the sky. Gaze past those fingers if you can. Breathe back in through your warrior two arms, and then breathe out into your side angle. Right arm in the sky, hands to the heart, opening through the shoulders. Keep the elbows where they are, and then we'll straighten the arms, open the arms out. Straightening the front leg into your triangle. The top arm's going to circle back, down and around to meet the ground in front of you. Then you're going to twist into that wide leg forward fold. Maybe you can take your hands to your feet and your crown down to the ground. Maybe you want to edge the feet a little bit wider. We'll walk the hands towards the left foot so that we're in our wide lizard stance. Weight into the hands, stretching through the left hip. And then we'll take that left foot all the way back into our three-legged dog. Lower it down to meet the right, come into plank, and exhale all the way down to the ground. Breathing in, lifting the shoulders up into your cobra. Breathing out, lowering back down to the ground. Breathing in to come through a tabletop, and then exhale into your down dog. Take a moment here before stepping forward with the right foot, bringing your weight into your hands and taking the left leg up into your standing splits. Come down to the ground, roll all the way up into your Tadasana, hands to the heart, and that's the end of level 2. You can pause here, rewind, or you can carry on to your level 3, where we will be in our Tadasana. Taking a breath, breathing in to the sky, breathing out, twisting and opening to the right, breathing in through center, twist and open to the left. Breathing in through center, breathing out all the way down to your Uttanasana, your forward fold. Look through the knees before coming up into your halfway lift. Flat back, straight legs. Maybe we'll take the hands pointing back towards the back of the room. Exhale, lower down to your mat. And we'll step back with the right foot, straightening the left leg. Breathe in, flat back. Exhale, sinking into your pyramid. Bend into that left knee and come up into your high crescent. Breathing in, straightening the front leg, coming up onto the back toes. And breathing out, transitioning into your warrior 2. Breathing in to find your reverse, keep the bind if possible, and breathing out into your warrior 2 and straight into your side angle. Bring your hands to your heart space. Breathing in, opening into your triangle, and breathing out, back hands back to heart. And coming into your wide leg forward fold, crown down to the ground, keeping your hands at your heart. We'll then bring the hands to the ground, turn into the left, into your wide lizard, and then take that foot back into your three-legged dog, three-legged plank, lower down to the ground. Breathing into your cobra or your up dog, and exhaling into your down dog. Step forward with the right, hands forward, left leg goes up into your standing splits. And then we'll bring our weight off the ground, take our hands back, and we'll lift our body weight up into our warrior 3. And then let's see if we can gently turn and open to the left into your half moon. Bring the body down to face the ground and lower the foot to meet the right very gently, and we'll roll all the way up into our extended Tadasana. Point the fingers, step back with the right foot, exhale, sink down into your goddess. Breathing in, straightening the legs, turning to the left, stepping forward into your Tadasana, hands to heart. Breathing in, hands to the sky. Breathing out, twist and open to the right. Breathing in, exhale, twist and open to the left. Breathing in through center, exhale all the way down into your forward fold. Breathing into your halfway, fingers pointing towards the back of the mat, flat back, straight legs. And then exhale all the way down into your forward fold. We'll step back with the left foot. And exhale into your pyramid. Breathing in, bending the right leg, coming up into your high crescent. Sinking down with an exhale. Breathe in, straighten the leg, high on the back toes. Breathing out, transition into your warrior 2. Take your reverse, find the bind. Breathing in, coming through your warrior 2, and then going into your side angle. Hands to heart for a breath in, and then we'll breathe out, we'll straighten the front leg and we'll open into triangle. Top hand comes down, meets at the heart, and then we'll twist into a wide leg forward fold. Exhale as you sink deeper, crown down to the ground. We'll turn back towards the wide short edge of the mat into your lizard pose, and then we'll exhale into our three-legged dog, taking that left leg up in the air. Come forward into your three-legged plank. Exhale, lower to the ground. Come up into your back bend, tuck the toes, and exhale into your down dog. Stepping forward with the right foot, then the left. We'll find our standing splits with the left leg all the way up in the air. And then let's see if we can take our hands off the ground into our warrior three. And then let's see if we can open the arms, twisting to the left, opening into your half moon, opening through the hips. Don't worry if you wobble like me, it's not possible for me on this side today. And we'll bring the foot down, sink into your Uttanasana, and we'll roll all the way up. Hands meet at the crown. We'll bring the hands down to the heart. We'll take a step back with our left foot. Turn to the wide edge of the mat. Hands to the sky, and we'll sink down into our goddess. We'll lean over to the right. Inhale through center, lean over to the left. Breathe in as we straighten the legs. We'll turn to the other end of the mat, the short edge of the mat. Bring the hands to the heart space, gently bowing the head. We'll end level 3 here with a namaste. You now have the option to rewind, put all 3 practices together for a full sequence. Enjoy.